Very first dances ever on the show. Louis Van Amstel, what's up, buddy? How you doing, Louis?
Good morning. Thank you for having me. I'm actually ready to go to the studios right after our conversation because we have to do camera blocking for tonight's show.
Wow. Now, what are we doing tonight? What are the dances on tap?
Tonight it's samba for us, and we have Storyline Week, which is kind of an important week because that's the opportunity where you can raise awareness for something. Oh, that's what I feel. And this week we're taking the story of Margaret, and we're celebrating the end of discrimination.
Wow, I think that's great. Now, how's Margaret doing? I mean, seriously, you've danced with the best so far on this show. You've had many partners. I know you're going to rank her way up near the top, but give us the honest assessment here. How's Margaret coming so far?
I think she is so dedicated. She is so ready to do this show. I mean, she wants this. She is working her butt off, but because she's on tour while we're doing Dance with the Stars, so we're traveling on buses, we are sleeping in hotel rooms, we are rehearsing at the weirdest times in laundry rooms, whatever it takes. Yeah. She is ready to do so, but her body is tired, and I'm crossing my fingers, but she is what I think the show is all about. Somebody who's never danced before is learning how to dance, and the public can see that growth each week.
Well, you've been there since day one with this show, and did you ever, when they first came to you about doing this show in America, from season one to where it is now, did you ever imagine it becoming such a pop culture phenomenon that it is?
Absolutely not, but I did hope from the beginning. When they called me from England, because the show comes from England, when they called me, I said yes right away, because it is an opportunity you don't want to miss. And what I love about the United States, the reason why I moved, is this country, if you have a great idea and you have passion for something, this country will support you. And this is exactly what I thought, okay, they asked me to be a part of this show. I have to put my heart into this because this could be a great show. And exactly that happened.
Well, you're talking with Louis Van Amstel, Dancing with the Stars, legend from the show. Really, I can say that now because you've been there.
Wow.
No, you're good.
Thank you.
Well, you do so. Well, the thing is too, I don't think a lot of people understand this. You just don't do the dance with Margaret or Niecy or Kelly or Priscilla or any of your former celebrity partners. You're also doing a lot of the choreography for the dances that we see, the professional dances as well, right?
Yes, absolutely. And we, for the longest time, we went on tour. And I did those tours too, and it's a lot of work because you have to come up with some really creative movements. You also have to understand that all the pros and celebrities, they have to do what they're good at. So you can't just throw steps at them. You have to think, what are they good at? You have to milk what they're good at, and then you have to choose music that fits with the personality. It's a lot of work that goes into it, but it's worth it. It's really worth it.
Well, what is the hardest dance for celebrities, especially untrained dancers, to pick up on, and what is the hardest one for you and the other professionals to teach, do you think?
Every dance is hard when you have someone that has no dance training.
But
I would say the real fast ones, because they really need stamina. The really slow ones are really difficult too because you have a lot of time and you have to feel the movement and the music, and that's the hardest thing, especially with nerves. Samba that we have today is considered one of the hardest ones, so I'm crossing my fingers.
Well, now, your other professional partners, which they're all amazing. We've had a chance to meet so many of them on this show as well. Who's one of the professionals that when they're dancing, you stop to watch them dance? Karina. Really?
Karina, and then a close second would be Cheryl.
Wow, I love Cheryl. We've had her on a couple of times. I think she's amazing. I've always had a crush on her, but on top of that, I love the way the way she commands the floor.
Well, I love dancing with both women. I mean, they both have something completely different to offer. So for me to dance with both, I get to feel two different sides within me dancing with them. So they're the perfect combination.
Louis Van Amstel, Dancing with the Stars, of course, tonight. Going to be doing the samba, also I guess the dance for a cause there as well. We're so excited to see that. Real quick, before you get out of here, for the first time in a while, we've had some major controversy. The Michael Bolton-Bruno fiasco from last week. Kind of what's your take on it? What's the vibe going into the show tonight about that?
Well, first, the last week's result show was, to me, the best entertaining show we've ever had as a result show. I mean, the whole thing with Michael and Bruno. I thought Bruno's comments were out of line, and all the pros, we think the same, and we become very protective of our celebrities.
Right.
But just to keep going on, and still, I think it goes on right now. It even made to AOL.com. I'm reading about it. I'm like, move on.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah.
He had a point. He was rude, and he was disrespectful, but move on.
Yeah, because you got other celebrities out there who are working their butts off, and that's what it's all about, spotlighting you guys and the celebrities.
Yes. I mean, and yes, sometimes the judges are very harsh, and you take it personal, and then but you move on. You let it go, and you move on, because in the end, if you cannot deal with being judged,
right,
don't do the show.
Exactly. Louis, thank you so much. I know you're busy. You got to get to the studio. Best of luck tonight. You've been one of my favorites since the first season. We love watching you dance. We love watching your choreography as well on the show.
Thank you very much.
So let's do it again sometime. Let's catch back up, but good luck this season, okay?
Hopefully before the final we can do this.
I'd love to do it. Louis, thank you so much, buddy. Good luck tonight, okay?
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
There you go. Louis Van Amstel, everybody. Dancing with the Stars tonight. WBKO Television. Check it out. He's cool, man. What a great guy. What a great guy. He does so much work on that show. It's amazing. All the choreography of all the dances, plus his professional dancing. Great dude, Louis Van Amstel. Stones right now.